now coming back to your home turf, you have just now recently launched the Global Happiness Index 2. How does it differ from the Global Happiness Index 1? And what does this gross happiness index actually mean for people?
So very quickly, gross national happiness is a development philosophy. And it was a development philosophy that was envisioned by His Majesty the Fourth King. It is a development philosophy that emphasizes the happiness and well-being of our people as the core purpose for growth. And so gross national happiness recognizes that economic growth is important. There's no doubt about that. But that economic growth must be balanced with social progress, with environmental sustainability, cultural preservation, and good governance. So that is gross national happiness. Even today, many economists, public service leaders, scholars, they are fascinated by the idea. Even today, they feel that it is relevant to them. And so we have measured gross national happiness. That is the G&H index.
Yes.
So over every 5 years, we measure it. And the purpose is not to measure the happiness of the people. It is to measure the gross national happiness of the country. G&H situation of the country as measured by what people perceive, how people perceive it to be. So we have 9 domains that we measure. Health, education, living standard, environment, governance, then time use, psychological well-being, culture, community. These 9 domains are measured. They're divided into 33 variables, subdivided into 150 questions, and that questionnaire is rolled out in the survey every 5 years. You can imagine how difficult it is to collect the material, analyze the material, and then we come up with an index. For instance, 0.756. So every 5 years, that index has been increasing slightly, indicating that the gross national happiness of the country is increasing slightly. A good trend. But that does not mean that we are the happiest people in the world. You mentioned that something about me being happy, and yes, I am happy, and I'm happy to be here and among friends, and so you see me smile a lot, but we do have our challenges. And we are fortunate to have enlightened kings who have given us a balance between sustainable and equitable economic growth and everything else that matters in life. So what is G&H 2.0 you mentioned?
Yes.
So G&H is a development philosophy that we continue to implement. We strive to optimize the conditions of gross national happiness. G&H 2.0 is something that I thought of as taking G&H to the next level on 2 fronts. One is economic growth, and the other is urban living. And together, G&H 2.0 is basically an articulation, my description of His Majesty the King's royal vision, which is the Gelifu Mindfulness City.